Hello, Sherman, and thank you for invitation. I'm excited to talk again to you, not about networking, but more about the real estate. If we ask ourselves what's happening right now with the real estate market, it's very big question on the scale, global scale, because economy is changing. We have inflation all over the world. We have interest rates that almost doubled in this year. So from the shopping spare at 3%, we are right now at 6%, and the market put on brakes. When market put on brakes, everything is getting slow, and we all real estate agent experience this slow speed kicking in as the buyers' hearts fear for the purchase of new home because of the cost of the capital. So every time I get this question, Kate, what do you think? Should I sell my house right now? Well, everybody's situation is different. We are all different. We have different lives, different properties, and everybody is treated individually. I do personalized seller and buyer consultation when I can evaluate your situation, because I had some clients this year that bought their house not long ago in December and November last year, and guess what? Today with the inflation, they're no longer able to pay their tax. So if they cannot pay their tax on their property, therefore they cannot afford the mortgage. And if you're thinking, oh, it doesn't make sense, they just bought a house and now they can afford it. Well, inflation makes something called appreciation. Appreciation is when your property increases in value. And normally it's fantastic because we all want things to increase in value, especially that we own them. But when we own them and they increase in value, there is something called tax that is growing along with the value of your property. And a lot of people can no longer afford this tax. Therefore, they call me and say, I'm thinking about putting my property on sale because I no longer can afford the payment. Can you help me? I come and I give my advice and opinion to those sellers, and we see if we should sell, we should wait, we should maybe rent a room, or maybe we should put it for rent. Depending on individual circumstances, I tailor my advice and opinion to your needs and situation. Who should buy the house? Thinking about buying. I have people from all over the United States moving to Houston, moving to Texas. They ask which part of town, whether they should buy, whether they shouldn't buy. The rate is 6. They want to know if it's going to drop, if it's going to go higher. Is it good time? Is it bad time? Where again, it's all individual situation. If you have enough money saved, I always say it's good time to buy. And why is that? Why is good time to buy when the interest rate is double what it was last year? Because that appreciation that I just referenced a second ago. So if we use common sense, we see that properties that were worth last year $350 are worth right now at least $450. It's just common sense. You can afford more today than you would be able next year. And even if interest rate is 6, it's still good time to buy if you have those money saved and good credit. And if you don't know what you have, just give me a call and I'll help you analyze your situation. And I put you with the best of the market, so you can get a loan, you can get inspection, and you can get a feel whether it's your time or you should keep renting. Commercial real estate, that's also area of my expertise. Last year, I sold a lot of multifamily property. There is a lot of commercial real estate available. I have a lot of land right now, but what about the commercial real estate? If we talk about the multifamily, this is type of property that I sold a lot last year. This is definitely something worth looking into investing. And why is that? Well, guess what? If interest rate, again, like I mentioned, is 6%, a lot of people cannot afford their payments and they have to sell their house. A lot of people do not have down payment and they cannot buy a house. So those people are renters, and those renters have to live somewhere. And where they can live in your multifamily property. And guess what happens when there is a lot of renters? Your rents are going higher. So me as a landlord, I'm making now very good money because I can increase my rents. So if you cannot buy or you don't know whether you should sell, maybe you should invest. Maybe you should have conversation with me. Okay, I don't have enough money down to buy the house of my dream with the pool and 5 bedrooms, but maybe you can afford a townhomes and a condo that will make you consistent income. Think about that. And if you're afraid of your decisions, hire the expert. Experts are needed. I hire experts when I need a bookkeeping or when I need to file my taxes. I don't do this myself. I go to somebody that is licensed and does it full time. I do real estate full time. I can help you analyze your needs and tell you what's good for you in terms of real estate. Help people. That's what I love doing, whether it's marketing, networking, real estate. I love helping people. But in order to help you, I need to start communicating with you and I need to figure what your needs and wants are. Sometimes it's very much far apart. And also, if you have a spouse, I need to see if you're in alignment, if your expectations are in the alignment. If you're buying commercial property, if your partners have the same acquisition, disposition ideas like you do. Everything has to be having common sense and consistency. So I can help people that ask me the right questions and turn for help. If you're wondering whether you should sell or buy and you're just stressed about your credit score, it's not helping. Pull that Band-Aid. Let me talk to you. Let me help you. Let me show you what you can do or what you shouldn't do. So I'm here available to help you. Just call me or text me to schedule your consultation. Sherman, thank you again for having me here on the show. If you want to learn more about real estate, buying, selling, and investing, you should follow my YouTube, where I put a lot of interesting and educational content, along with my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. A lot of information, a lot of education. Do not stay behind because market is changing and you need to get those updates from me.